if you see opportunity, or if opportunity comes your way, you have to recognize it and make use of it. The other thing is determination to succeed, because on your way there will be obstacles, there will be problems, there will be things that will draw you back, but you have to be determined to succeed. Then when these obstacles come, the problems come, never give up on yourself. Nobody can do that for you. You have to do it for yourself. Never give up on yourself. In one of these shows in America, America Got Talent, this guy came on the platform. He doesn't have two legs. And what is he entering for? He said he's a dancer. People were like, how will somebody without legs be a dancer? And when the music gets started, and this guy was rolling on the ground, and he got a stick, and he was clamping on the stick, and he was dancing, he gave it his all. Everybody in the audience, thousands, they were having a standing ovation for him. He could have sit there and say, I don't have legs. Why should I go for dancing competition? So never give up on yourself. Then you have to establish a good work ethics. Right? I'm going to talk a little more about that. What does rich people, what do they have in common? Well, it's not education, because somebody you know very well, like Microsoft, doesn't have a degree. Yes, he went to the university, but he left to pursue his dream. Many do not come from rich parents, but most important thing, they all have dreams and they pursue it, like Bill Gates. Bill Gates, at the time he was starting, said he wanted to have computer in every home in America. But today, there's computer in every home almost all over the world. Now, these people who are rich, they have daily routine planning and a good work ethics. Whether you are Amazon owner, Google owner, examine, investigate their life. They have good work routine. They plan their day. You have to borrow from that. So, what is the secret recipe for success again? Always exploring and cashing in on opportunity. Opportunity will come your way, but you have to grab it and make use of it. For example, we brought this free ITECH training, Data Plus, A Plus, Network Plus, Security Plus. Do you know that if you migrate to the UK or to the US, to finish the A Plus and Network Plus alone, you'll be fortunate, you'll be spending between $6,000 to $10,000. And if you come here and you don't have it, you are going to borrow it and you have to pay it back. And that is the quality of education that we have put on your table. So if you don't take that opportunity and use it, then the opportunity will just fly by you. Never give up on yourself. Have a daily to-do list. Good work ethics. I've repeated that. All right. You are familiar with our training methodology by now, and I don't have to go over that again. You've been doing it, many of you, weekly training video tutorial, meetings on weekend, Saturday or Sunday, group discussions guided by the instructor. And when you have finished this, some of you have actually went through the test prep, and some of you have got your certification. That is awesome. So, and this is going to be this is going to continue, because this is a training methodology that myself and some other IT professionals developed, and we find that it works. The result is awesome. The fact that we have 10 people going through the A plus and that 9 of them were certified, CompTIA certified, shows that that methodology works. All right, now let's go to another important thing. Now, since you have passed your A plus and so on, you are now going to select an ideal IT profession. So what are you going to select? choosing an ID profession requires some very important steps. Let me see if I can switch this thing off. Um, no. All right. Let's not waste time on this. Uh, your personal interest matters and the passion you have for doing something. Don't just think everybody is cyber security, everybody is data analytics, everybody is cloud computing, and you just want to jump into, oh, they are paying so much in cyber security, that's where I want to go. No, first look at what is your personal interest. What do you have passion for doing? I'm going to quickly give you my personal experience. When I get started in IT, I learned database, I learned networking, I learned application. My first major breakthrough was in database. I was hired by one of the corporations in the US, Intelsat it is called, and I helped them develop a inventory database. Well, after that, I moved forward, got other opportunity uh, in networking, in SQL database management, but all those didn't appeal to my passion because when I was in networking, you sit behind the server day in, day out, you are just sitting there, maybe reading, nothing is wrong with the server because you are doing all the patches, everything is going fine. But one day when the server goes down because of not a fault of yours, all the thousands of users you are supporting, you say, oh, who are they? What have they been doing? We don't even know about all these IT people. It's complain and complain. So, but one thing I find that was useful was many of the technicians will come to me to ask for questions, many of the users, and I say, wait a moment, I'm happier teaching people this thing than I'm just going to sit behind the machine. That's how I got into training. And that's how I took the Microsoft Certified Trainers course and got certified several years ago. And I've never left that. You see, my passion, my interest, I followed it. So you have to find out what works for you. Then, what is the skill level, the proficiency skill level required for what you want to do? It's not because everybody uh, is going to become cybersecurity and you just, okay, I want to do that. No, what are you good in doing? What much do you know? Then, what is the job market? Of course, don't jump into it because everybody is doing it. How much does the job pay? I always encourage my students, if you have the skill required, look at what is being paid out there, look at what job opportunity is there. In the US, for example, now there are more than 1 million vacant positions for cybersecurity. AI is growing all over the world. They need data analytics. And if you want to go into that, so look at the opportunity that is out there. What is the demand? What is the pay? Then get into it. All right. So if something is wrong with the internet today, it's just not okay. Now, also look at the time commitment. Consider how much time you can dedicate to learning and developing your skills. Some IT fields may require more intensive study and practice than others. If you want to go into programming, you cannot just become a programmer overnight. You may need to really study, develop, and so on. Okay, what are the educational resources available? Can you afford it? Do they require certification? Can you afford it? Do you have the time and the commitment? So you have to consider these options. You can create a personalized and effective roadmap for your IT training, but carefully remember those things that you need to do. Now, again, if you need more detailed information or guidance, feel free to ask. Many of your trainers here, they've gone through this process. We have a lot of trainers there that knows how to guide you. And if they are not able to guide you, we have people on the board. Almost everybody on the ITECH board, they are IT professionals. They will be able to assign you to any of those board members or any of those who have registered with us as mentors. Okay, now, what are the top career paths available that you can choose? Software development. I'm not going to go into details with all this because I'm going to make my presentation available in PDF that they can send to you. Already the training coordinator and the training manager already have this. You can do software development, cybersecurity, data science, cloud computing. You can also go into network and system administration. Well, this is a field that is gradually disappearing because of the cloud computing. But if you want to go into cloud computing, it's also required that you at least know some network system. IT support and help desk. This is a field that is growing because if you learn IT support and help desk, you will be able to get local job, remote job internationally, and you can sustain and support yourself. Database administration is also there. DevOps and IT operations. DevOps engineers and IT operations professionals, they work to develop software. Okay. Artificial intelligence and machine language. This is the thing now. This is the hot demand. But before you get into this, you have to have your certification in Data Plus, Advanced Data Analytics, Python programming. When you have laid that foundation and you get into artificial intelligence, there will always be need because this is a growing field now. It was as in those years where networking and internet just got in. So get yourself prepared. If you know you are capable in this field, yes, it is a field you can go into. Like I said before, it may be a little expensive getting the resources and it may be a little more consuming. IT project management. If you have a degree, any degree at all, and you want to get into computer, your degree is not in IT, well, IT project management may be something because you can uh, work on that degree that you have and get into IT through this. So these are career paths that offer a wide range of opportunity that you can adapt to, that you can get yourself into. Again, if you have any question, please, and you need any more details or specific on any of these specific parts, feel free to ask. Your trainers will be glad to walk you through. All right, I'm going to go into this now. ITECH training career roadmap. We have this chart here. You are probably familiar with it. In IDC, when you get in as a student, depending on whatever you want to do, we want you to take the Tech Foundation. It's called Tech Foundation or Tech Plus because it takes you through most of the things you need to know to get into IT, like the internet, browser, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and so on, and data. That's why we always recommend that first you do the Tech Foundation. So if you want to go through the cybersecurity track, you want to be a cybersecurity specialist, you take Tech Foundation, CompTIA Network Plus, and there's also another one for Microsoft Network, CompTIA Security Plus, and CISA. That will put you squarely on the route to being a cybersecurity professional. Well, you want to go the data track, we recommend that you do the Tech Foundation, CompTIA Data Plus, Advanced Data Analytics, and AI. In between all this, you are going to learn Python and other subjects, but that is the data track. Cybersecurity, this is your track. Data, this is your track. But You want to be an IT application and service support. You want to be able to be a help desk support technician. Well, we recommend you start with Tech Foundation, CompTIA Plus, and application support. In application support, you learn Microsoft Office, SharePoint, Teams, and other things, Google applications, so that either you are working locally, you are working remotely, you are working internationally, you will also be able to support clients and customers across the field. All right, but we also have something a little different that is local to IVC. IVC just developed a training that we call Tech Solar Geek. The Tech Solar Geek is like a hands-on. The students start with Tech Foundation, CompTIA A plus, computer repair, phone repair, solar generator building, and after they have learned this, they do about a month internship so that they can work under the supervision of professionals to really build solar generator. And when they go independent, if you offer yourself, you're able to repair somebody's computer, repair their phone, cell phone, cell telephone accessories, sell people generators, you always have a job. People will be looking for you. So, ITECH offers the following courses: in person at the vocational center in Nigeria. In some schools, we have 3 schools we are collaborating with, and libraries. We have one major library in the US, and we are planning to expand that, where we go to give in-person training. Of course, there are also the virtual online instructor guided and self-paced training that you can register for, and so you can continue your course on that path. As you're well aware, the courses we offer include Tech Foundation, CompTIA Plus, Network Plus, Security Plus, Security Analyst, Data Plus, Advanced Data Analytics, and Python and AI machine language. So, what are you required to do? Participants are linked with cybersecurity and other IT professionals. Some of you have already been, and some of you who want to, we can link you with those who can mentor you and guide you, help you to create a network of professionals that will guide you through your test prep. What are we going to bring to your table? Sometimes you get online remote job opportunities, which we are able to source for many of our graduating participants. Those who are with you and some of your trainers now, they not only work in Nigeria, they work for international organizations in the US, in Canada, and in UK. They are able to earn some money in dollars. I find some of those who have been our student before, they set up website or they work for Fiverr to create services online. So those are the things you can do. You can adapt your profession into. So internship opportunity are also available. You said, I want to be a data analytics, but I can't just do that from the classroom or from the book. I want to work with some people who are already in the field. Yes, we'll be able to link you with organizations that will help you in skill building, and eventually such places get you job. So in this aspect, we have a good record. Almost all the trainers you can speak to within our organization will tell you that yes, they've been able to have access to remote job, they've been able to have access to contracts that they can complete and get some good money from. So what are you required to do? Well, set out time to continue your study. Some of you have completed some things now. Choose your next IT professional pathway. Know exactly where you want to go. Don't just be dabbling. Prepare, research, and produce your weekly report. Engage in group participation to ensure success. You know that the group participation, and I love that some of you are already doing that, especially the Data Plus group. I check their chat almost every week. Somebody is asking a question, another is answering even before the trainer gets there. This is good peer pressure. So keep with that. Take and pass an IT certification. That is very, very important. Don't just say, "Oh, I've taken this, I finished this course." Take an IT certification. I know it's expensive, but one of the things we bring to the table for you is that if you are taking any of these certification, we can get 50% off of what you are expected to pay. If you are expected to pay 200,000 naira, for example, ITECH get a voucher for you that reduces that amount to just 100,000. So when you have the certification, you are marketable internationally. You can take certification in CompTIA, Microsoft, or Google. I was just asking one of the trainers, two of our students just passed their Google Google Data Analytics test, and they got the certification. All right. I'm going to pause here and ask a few questions to make sure everybody is following me. The roadmap to success. Well, congratulations on remaining on this roadmap. Several of you have already completed portions of the curriculum in Tech Plus, Data Plus, Advanced Data Analytics. So at this point, it is time to select the next step in your development roadmap. Well, this is where I say I want to ask the question. The sum of worthy effort result in success if you complete the task. What does this mean? What do I mean by this? The sum of worthy efforts result in success if you complete the task. Anybody wants to answer it can please raise up their hand, and I would like our guides to call to say who is raising up their hand if I can't see it from here. Anybody raising up their hand? The summary of worthy efforts result in success if you complete the task. What does that mean? I want us to really think about that. Yes, Gabriel.
It simply means that the results of what we are doing will finally show if we complete the task, if we complete what we are doing. That's when the results will show.
Thank you very much. I have a little illustration for you here on the left. Supposing you want to concrete, you want to you want to pour concrete in front of your house. Now, there are several steps it takes. You buy the cement, you buy the gravel, the sand, you mix it, and then you lay it, and then you smoothen it. You see all those small effort. If you do it well, you have a very well paved front yard. But supposing you get the cement, you get the sand, you mix it, and then suddenly you say, "This, I'm so tired." What's going to result from that? You already got all the materials, but halfway into doing it, you got tired. What's going to happen? Another answer, please. What do you think is going to happen? I'm waiting. All right. What do you think? Yes, Manoa. Yes, Manoa, please.
The concrete will get hard before we try to use to lay them out.
Yeah, thank you. Look at the frontage of this man's house. Do you think it's well paved? No. Yes, Victor. Victor Opomiyaju or Elizabeth. Unmute yourself. We can't hear you. All right. I know you are speaking, but we couldn't hear you. Something is wrong with your audio. Okay.
Hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now. All right, go ahead.
Okay. I say if it's not, the task is not completed, like Manoa said, all the resources the person spend buying cement, sand will come to a waste, and the place will not even look beautiful as a finished work. Then most people who pass will say, why did this person even start when he knows that he does not have the power to spread it at least or finish the work?
Exactly. Thank you very much. So I have used this picture to show you this person has spent a lot of money. They put the concrete, they bought the sand and so on. They pour it, but just make a little more effort and smoothing it and make it look good. The same thing if you are studying, if you you finish your Tech Foundation A plus, but you never take care to do the certification, you never take care to get to the end. So that is why we say the sum of worthy effort results in success if you complete the task. The next one is success won't happen overnight. You have to work for it. But if you quit, it won't happen at all. You agree with me? Success won't happen overnight. It takes effort. It will not happen overnight. But if you quit, it won't even happen at all. So I'm trying to motivate you to know that yes, you people you've driven yourself, you've got this way. Don't give up. Happiness should not be viewed as is viewed as the journey, not the destination. Happiness is viewed as the journey, not the destination. So you have to find joy in what you are doing as you go along. I always tell people set smart goal, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. And what does that mean? Specific, what exactly specifically do you want to do, do you want to achieve? How will you know when you have reached that goal? Attainable, is it in your power to accomplish it? Is it a study that requires you to put in 7 hours a week, but you can hardly find 2 hours? Or you are just giving it 2 hours? That is not attainable for you. Is it realistic? Something that will take a year, you want to do it in 3 months. Is that goal realistic? Can you actually achieve it? Because you are not putting the needed time. When exactly do you want to accomplish it? What I mean is, don't leave it an open-ended goal. I'm going to get there when I get there. No, you have to set a goal that you know, I want to get this done. I want to have my certification in 6 months. I want to have my certification in 3 months. I want to finish this course. So don't something that should take you 2 months, don't continue it 12 months, you are still there. Then that is not timely or time bound. Please, when you are project, like I've said before, you break things into tasks. Don't do it partially. Make sure that those tasks that you break things to, you really do it. For example, my test review 2 times daily, that's my task 1. Memorize 3 acronyms daily, that's my task 2. Memorize 1 protocol daily, that's my task 3. Make sure you do that. So don't just do things blindly. Do things with purpose. So use the digital assistance that is available to you. There are a lot of available assistance now that you can make good use of. OneNote, MS To-Do list, MS To-Do, diary is available on your phone. So please use it. 30 minutes before or after bedtime, make effective use of that. When you are traveling, you are in a go-slow, you are in the bus, take something out from your phone, read it, PDF, carry it along with you. You are in the waiting area waiting for somebody to arrive or waiting to be called in for something, make use of those time. Restroom, you want to use the restroom, it's going to take you 15 to 20 minutes, or don't stay there too long, because if you forget yourself and you are reading before you know it, somebody will be trying to break the door down. So make use of this time effectively. And more importantly, I always emphasize this. Keep friends that align with your goals, not those who will discourage you. Keep friends that are positive, they are positive thinkers. They will encourage you, not those who will say, you are a bookworm. You are just reading. You don't have a life. Don't keep those friends. Keep friends that understand you, that are going to support you. The big question now is, do you want to walk on the road to success? Yes, you can, because currently across Europe, US, and other regions of the world, there are millions of job opportunities, and they are increasing every day. Remote positions are opening up. Available cybersecurity, cloud computing, and data analytics jobs, they are opening up. The universities cannot provide enough people. So making self-directed skill acquisition a faster route for you to get into the IT sector. Obtaining the right training and certifications open the door to a broad spectrum of career opportunity. And I will tell you this, some people there in Nigeria, and we have some students. Yesterday, I was introducing one of them to the group who started like you. They end up in the US now as IT professionals. They are in UK as IT professional. There's one gentleman, he passed his certifications and so on, and he has some experience in Nigeria. They offered him job directly from England, from London. Not only offering him job, they offer him a house to live in. He didn't know anybody other than he has this certification. So I have people who have applied directly to Canada. Because of their certifications, they gave them professional visas to come into the country to work. So take advantage of the opportunity that is in front of you. Yes, be the master of your own destiny. If you have any other question, we'll be glad to answer your questions, and we'll be glad to guide you as we go along. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fayeshe, for that heartwarming, motivating speech. In fact, it just takes me back to the time when I was also an A+ student as well. So all these steps are vital, they're important, and I'm very sure that you friends graduating today, you would benefit from all these steps. So we implore you, we urge you to please make good use of this opportunity that you have right at your doorstep. So up next, we'll be listening to a video recording of Mr. Joseph Ruiz. Yes, he's one of the chief IDC, I say board members. Yes, so we'd like to listen to his video. So I think the audio video department should get that displayed on our screen right now. Should be coming up. Okay, it says, so please enjoy.
Good evening, Data Plus and A Plus and Advanced Data students, or good morning, depending on where you're connected from. Let me start with a question that might surprise you. What do Netflix recommendations, fraud detection at your bank, cropped optimization for farmers, and predicting equipment failures in factories all have in common? They all depend on people with exactly the skills you're developing right now. We're living through one of the greatest shifts in how getting work done. We're living through the greatest shift in how work gets done since the Industrial Revolution. The pandemic didn't just change where we work, it fundamentally changed what companies value and how they hire. And here's the incredible news. You've been preparing for exactly this moment. Now, three major forces have been converging to create this unprecedented opportunity for data professionals. One is the remote work revolution. Companies have discovered that data work can be done from anywhere, opening up global opportunities. Number two, the AI and automation boom. Every business now needs people who can work with data, interpret AI outputs, and bridge the gap between technology and human decision-making. Three, the skills gap crisis. There are millions of open positions requiring data skills, but not enough qualified people to fill them. So you're not just students completing a program, you're entering the workforce at the perfect moment in history for data professionals. Now, data is the universal business of language, right? Let me tell you what makes your skills different from every other field. Every company in every industry in every country has the same fundamental need. They're drowning in information. They can collect it, but they're starving for insights. Whether you're interested in healthcare, hospitals need data analysts to track patient outcomes and to optimize treatment protocols. Sports teams. The teams use advanced technologies to scout players, plan strategies, engage fans. You might have seen on TV how they do play-by-play, and it seems like it just happened, but they already have everything marked out. Well, that's because of the data they're collecting. Entertainment, streaming services depend on data scientists to recommend content and predict what shows to produce the next. And finance, of course, banks, investment firms, financial tech companies, they need data professionals to assist risk and detect fraud. Or even retail companies use data to understand customer behavior. They may need to optimize pricing and manage supply chains. And nonprofits, of course, even charities need data to analyze and measure impact and allocate resources effectively, and also to know what grants to go after. The beautiful thing about data skills is that they transfer across every single industry. You're not locked into one career path. You're building a foundation that opens doors everywhere. After all, data is data. And here's something that might surprise you. The data roles are among the most remote-friendly positions in the entire job market. Why? Because data work is output-focused. Your value is measured by the insights you provide, not the hours you sit in the office. It's digitally native. All your tools are already online. Databases, analytics platform, visualization software, they're either online or meant to be accessed remotely already. And it's globally accessible. Depending on the security requirements, a database in New York can be analyzed just as easily from Lagos, London, or your living room. And it's collaboration friendly. Modern data teams use cloud platforms and virtual collaboration tools as their default. So what that means for you is that you can work for a company in Silicon Valley while living anywhere in the world. You can serve clients along multiple time zones. You can choose employers based on their mission and their culture and not their location, meaning that you can focus on what you need as a person while supporting your family. And there's also the compensation. Now, even an entry
Oh, looks like we just lost the video. Please give us a moment to get back on track.
the database is working. But here's the key. There is often starting salaries for remote positions, which means you can earn these amounts while living in a lower cost area. So that increases the purchasing power without you having to leave home or go to another country. Now, the career progression, of course, is rapid. Most data professionals, they see 20 to 30% salary increase within their first 2 to 3 years. Now, that's not a promise, but it does happen quite often. And as you gain experience and specialize, that's where that increase comes from. So Now, let's take a look at the hiring landscape, right? Because the way that companies hire now is different than they hired before. Now, the hiring process has changed fundamentally, and it's working in your favor. Before 2020, companies wanted to see you in person. They required local candidates often. They focused heavily on degrees, traditional credentials. Well, now companies care about what you can actually do. They're comfortable with remote interviews and onboarding and valuable demonstrative skills over credentials. Although having this certificate is certainly puts your best foot forward. So what this means is that you need to have a good portfolio, more than your pedigree or your education, what school you went to. You need to be able to problem solve and demonstrate that you can tackle a task regardless of how your resume looks. And these global opportunities are realistic options. Companies are more willing to train and develop that talent instead of trying to find the perfect candidate for their job entry. So here's what employers are actually looking at right now in 2025. They're looking for SQL proficiency or SQL, and that's the foundation of everything. If you can understand a simple select statement, you're probably well on to being a database engineer. Data visualization, turning numbers into stories. It makes no sense to just look at numbers on a page if they don't say anything or tell a story. So you want to make sure that you can clearly and easily tell a story with your data. Statistical analysis, finding patterns and meeting. And finally, statistical analysis, finding patterns and meeting. And finally, tool familiarity. You may recognize these tools as Excel, Power BI, Tableau, Python, R. Maybe your favorite AI tool is using some of these to analyze data. Also, you want to work on data cleaning and preparation. So it may not be very glamorous, but bad data in is bad data out. So cleaning up your data is certainly a skill. But what's equally important is the human skill. Communication, explaining technical concepts to non-technical people. That happens all the time at every level of employment. Also, problem solving, breaking down complex challenges into small, manageable parts. This is a skill that even the most technologically advanced people still need on a day-to-day basis. Also, curiosity, learning, and agility. Technology changes quickly. So if you encounter one software that you used, maybe tomorrow that software is completely different. Or maybe the company decided to update it and it's nothing like what you were experiencing before. Well, these quick changes and your ability to quickly adapt to these changes is key to helping you. Next is project management. Data projects have very strict project management timelines. They have stakeholders, deliverables, all these terms that you learn from the business. This is something that as a data specialist, you need to be aware of. So traditional job hunting, you send a resume, you hope for a callback, you get interviewed, maybe get hired. Well, now you're the hunter. You want people looking out for you, and that's how you find your first job. So you showcase your work, you demonstrate your value, you build those relationships with people, and then you choose from the opportunities that are presented before you. Maybe the first choice you get isn't the best fit for you. Well, because of the volume of data jobs out there, you might be able to find something that's a little better. So your portfolio should include real data projects that solve actual business problems. You should have clear explanations of your methodology and your findings. Even if you're just using sample data, treat that sample data like it's a real company with real results. Visual presentation of your results is highly important. Code samples should be cleaned and well documented, and case studies to show your thought process and how you came to the idea. Now, if you need help on how to generate these, please reach out to your teachers, the people who handle your course. If you would like to email us at ITECH Development Charities, you can do that, and we can help you get some of this done as well. And so what I'm about to demonstrate to you is very powerful. I'm going to show you how AI can help you create not just a resume, but a complete professional presentation that can showcase your abilities. All right, so here I have Gemini pulled up. This is Google's AI, gemini.google.com. And if you go here, you'll be able to sign up for a free account. I have a pro version, but everything I'm doing here, you'll be able to do. And what I have in my clipboard is a prompt that we can share. And this prompt is basically saying to build a resume, and it's asking the AI to ask me to answer some questions about myself. So I'm going to go ahead and submit this, and Gemini will think. All right. And it's happy. So it's ready. And it says, step 1, provide your background information. Okay. Let's say this is one of you. I am a student of ITECH Development Charities, recently graduated from my Data Plus class. And looking for a job that is entry level in this field. All right. Okay, it's fantastic. And now it's asking more questions, right? It says, paste the content of your most up-to-date resume directly into the chat. Likely you have this, or if you prefer, you can describe the key sections of your resume. So let's go ahead and get that information, right? Now it says here to paste the contents of your most up-to-date resume directly into the chat, or it says if you prefer, you can describe the key sections of your resume, but I'll go ahead and get that information right now. Okay, now I have some sample resume information. I'll paste it in here. This is not my real information. It is just sample data, but I'll put it in here as if it was my own. All right. So now it shows that I've got a good, strong resume, and now it wants me to find a job description. So one of the websites that we can go out to find a job, you may have your own message job boards. You can look at LinkedIn, you can look at Indeed, you can look at even monster.com. Now, it sounds interesting that we use monster.com, but remember, it was one of the first job posting websites. So it may not be the best, but the people who are looking for employees do use that site often. Let's post an entry-level job description in here. All right, now I have some entry-level job description. This is pulled directly from this data scientist entry-level position here. And so I just copied this out and I want to paste it in here. All right, this is a remote job. Now, interestingly, I didn't read it very carefully. It's asking for a top secret, so you would have to be able to get one of these. And it's asking for a master's degree, and it needs 10 years of experience. So entry level wouldn't be correct for this. So let's ask it if there's similar jobs. All right, so here are some junior level jobs. So we'll see if we can find something like this on Indeed. One moment. Okay, I think I found something that's a little better. I'm going to post this here. Oh, right. This is a much better fit for me being entry level. So they went ahead. A lot of this information is hallucinated. Don't worry, it's not my real information. And it's generating my resume for me. All right. And it generated a cover letter. And this is great. And now all you have to do is copy this out, download it, and you'll go ahead and use this information to submit for your first job. And now that you have this, you can just continue to post a job description inside of this AI, and it'll generate a unique job description for you. All right, so what did we just learn? Well, traditional job searching is sometimes seen as a little broken. You may have people who spend hours crafting the perfect generic resume, and they send it to hundreds of job postings. And sometimes they get maybe 1 or 2 rejection emails. And what's happening is that they're competing with thousands of other applicants using the exact same approach. Well, data employers, they want to see specific evidence of your capabilities. They want to understand your analytical thinking process. They need to know that you can communicate complex ideas clearly. A generic resume can't demonstrate any of these things. And now, when your resume is generated, make sure you go back and read it to make sure it's true and that you agree with the information there. The AI does a good job of creating a document that looks good, but you need to make sure that it fits you and is tailored to you. However, when you do this step of having it generated, you don't have to be creating the information. Now you're moving on to just proofreading the information. And that helps you generate a more customized resume for the specific job that you're looking for. So AI tools, they can now help you to create highly targeted professional materials that showcase your unique strength in each specific opportunity. Instead of a generic resume, you can create a role-specific resume. You can create a compelling cover letter, maybe have a story that you like telling from a cover letter you wrote, but you can ask it to tailor it specifically to your job search. You can even include portfolio presentations. I could have asked Gemini to generate an HTML document, and it would have been very fancy. I could have printed that out, maybe had a little picture of myself in the corner. I don't recommend putting a picture of yourself on your resume, but you could have it do that, and then you can print that out and hand it to an employer who is looking for you, or use that in your email to them. I can also help you prepare for interviews. Just as you prepared for your exam, you can also practice your interview questions and get into a conversation back and forth as if it was a real person asking you questions about yourself. So when you use this tool to strategically do your job search, other candidates, they're sending generic applications, they're sending generic resumes, and you're presenting customized solutions. And so while they're hoping somebody will notice them, you're demonstrating exactly why you're the right fit for a position. And when you actually get in front of that person and you have your in-person interview, they'll have much better questions to answer you. They'll have much better questions to ask you because you've already showed that you know how to look for what they need. So this helpful advantage is an opportunity that didn't really exist before for previous generations. So feel free to use this tool. I'll go ahead and make sure that I'm sharing this prompt with you so you can use it. And remember, even though it's the same prompt that you're using, this information that you're giving it that it's asking for is unique to you. So it won't be the same for each one of your students when you see it. So students, graduates, the world needs data professionals who can make sense of complexity, communicate insights clearly, and bridge the technical and human worlds and solve problems that matter. Are you ready for this challenge? So I've hoped I've given you information that will prepare you and make you successful in your search. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Joseph, for those inspiring words. Thank you for letting us see the numerous benefits that we can gain from using AI. Thank you so much for those inspiring address. You will all agree that one of the most beautiful parts of any learning journey is the transformation that happens along the way. Let's hear firsthand from some of our students as they're going to share how ITECH has shaped their lives. Please, let's enjoy the testimonial and the success story video. Over to you, IT. Please kindly play the video for us.
Everyone, my name is Ademoachika Cynthia. I recently completed the advanced data analysis training, and I'm super excited to share a bit of my learning experience and what stood out the most for me. I've been passionate about working with data and deriving meaningful insights, and this training has helped me to achieve it. I joined this training because I wanted to enhance my data analysis skills, focusing on data analysis tools like Excel, Python, Power BI, and the rest. With the help of this training, I'm now proficient in the use of these tools. I can now analyze data, visualize data, create dashboards, and derive meaningful insights. The most interesting parts of this learning experience were the learning sections. The learning sections were always very interactive, and my instructors were always ready to guide me through difficult tasks, and this aided my understanding and retention. I want to highly recommend ITECH Development Charities to to anyone who wish to advance their career in tech, especially in data analysis. I also want to use this medium to express my heartfelt gratitude to the CEO and the entire management of ITECH Development Charities for granting me this opportunity to advance my career in tech. Thank you, and God bless you.
I'm truly grateful for the opportunity to complete the data analysis training generously sponsored by this charity organization. This program deepened my understanding of Excel and showed me how powerful it can be for organizing, analyzing, and presenting data. I've gained practical skills that I can confidently apply in real-world situations. Beyond just technical skills, the training has also improved my critical thinking and problem-solving abilities, and I now feel capable of drawing meaningful insights from data, making informed decisions, and contributing more effectively in any professional settings. This opportunity has opened new doors for me, both personally and professionally. So thank you very much for investing in my growth. This experience has been truthful, impactful, and I'm excited to put what I've learned into action. So thank you very much.
Honestly, looking back at the training journey, it's one of the most impactful learning experiences I've had so far. When I started, I was very excited, but I was also nervous. I don't really know what to expect, but I realized that it wasn't going to be just another course or a program. It was very different. The content was structured, well structured. The instructors, they are top notch. They broke down things and they were consistent, and they also make sure we apply what we're learning. And one of the things that stood out for me was the practical aspect of it. It's not just about listening to the videos, reading through the lectures. We have to do some work. Yeah, we apply some real world practice. And another thing that I really appreciate the instructors for is that they focus on growth, and that mindset really makes me happy about the program, because they are not just looking at the career aspects, but they are looking at the general aspect of it all. And now I'm very confident. The journey was a transformative one. It started with potential and curiosity, but now I'm now ready to take action. I'm ready to apply what I've learned and to take a step into the new opportunities that I have in the future with confidence. So I want to say a very big thank you to the team, to my peers, to my instructors, everyone who has made this experience amazing. I'm really grateful for everyone. Thank you very much. Bye.
First, what motivated me to improve my skills in data analysis, and my expectations were to learn the basics, but the program gave me so much more. Though I've learned a lot of things, but the ability to use tools like R, Python, Power BI, Tableau, among others. And also, one of the best parts was learning to create dashboard in Tableau. Initially, all I knew was Power BI, but I never knew Tableau could also create dashboard visualization. Not until we did the course and the subject. So I was very happy to also learn another way in which you can create dashboard visualization. Every section has been a standout for me. The instructor makes sure the class is interactive, and we have to participate one way or the other. Even with my colleagues, the arguments, disagreements, so all this make the class or every section stand out. This training makes me feel more confident in working with data. Also can help me think more critically and find better ways to solve or handle problems. I strongly recommend this program to anyone who wants to learn data and data analysis, look no further. IDC is the best place. The class are practical, up to date, and easy to follow. And in conclusion, I want to say thank you to the instructors and to the founder who gave us this opportunity without paying a dime. I want to say thank you, sir.
Hi everyone, my name is Mercy Joseph and I recently completed the data analysis training program. I'm here to share my journey and experience with you. I joined this program to enhance my data analysis skills and gain practical knowledge. I expected to learn the basic of data analysis skills, but I was able to go more depth in topics covered. I had a nice interactions with my fellow instructors and students. This training has boosted my confidence in working with data. Looking forward to apply it as a data analyst in real life scenario. I would like to recommend this program to anyone looking to develop their data analysis skills. This curriculum is comprehensive and our instructors are knowledgeable and supportive. Thank you to the entire team for providing an engaging, informative, knowledgeable experience. Grateful for the opportunity to be part of this program. Thank you, IDC.
My quest for knowledge and desire to learn more about information and technology has always been the motivating factor for me. It was during the ITECH Tech Foundation that I learned to use PowerPoint effectively. And now I just completed Data Plus class. I learned a lot, such as the use of Excel interface to visualize data using pivot table and some other Excel functions. The course module was simplified with evaluation question at the end of each module. It was very educative and informative. I will confidently recommend IDC to friends and family. And you know what? I'm looking forward to the next stage of my career with IDC. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Babalola. I am a beneficiary of IDC. I just completed my A+ class, and I can say it was a great experience. Now, one of the things that motivated me to take this course with IDC is I wanted to build a strong foundation with regards to my tech knowledge and skills. So that was what made me take the course. And I expected to have just the basic knowledge on things like hardware and software, troubleshooting and networking. But honestly, I gained so much more. I was able to learn about troubleshooting. The major thing I enjoyed most about the class was the troubleshooting aspect of it, troubleshooting problems that had to do with hardware problems, software problems, networking, security issues. I enjoyed that. In fact, during the program while it was going on, I had issues with my my personal computer. I just updated the Windows version and everything just started to happen one after the other. It first started with the sound. I wasn't having a good audio and it was just like that. So due to the knowledge I had gained, I realized, okay, let me try troubleshooting the drivers. It could be an issue of the drivers, and it actually works. So I have benefited a lot from this training. I think I can look to the future with more confidence now in tech, and it will help me to continue to take the necessary step needed to gain more knowledge in the tech world. Thank you so much, IDC, for giving us this opportunity to be able to learn more without paying time. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. God bless you.
Okay, I'm sure that inspirational video has stirred something in you. You've heard from our students, their experiences in the classroom, what they think about the entire program, how it has affected them. And I'm sure you can see the joy and appreciation in them. So thank you all for giving the program your best. Really appreciate you. So it is now time for our most anticipated moment, and that is the certificate and awards presentation time. And tonight we celebrate the excellence, the resilience, the brilliance of our students. They deserve nothing less than this celebration, trust me. So we will now proceed to present certificates to all of our graduating students and to also recognize our best students who have done exceptionally well. And trust me, when you do exceptionally well, you deserve to be recognized. And that is exactly what we do here at ITECH. We make sure that those who do well get recognized. So congratulations to all of our graduates. You made this happen. So the visual team, show us our certificates, please.
From ABCs to codes and keys, from counting stars to finding peace, from fixing hearts to fixing screens, we dared to dream, we chased our dreams. Our teachers showed us how to fly, with wings of knowledge by our side. Now as we go, we'll light the way, and change the world in our own way. We made it through, we reached the sky, with heads held high and spirits wide. We faced the storm, we chased the truth, and now we shine. We made it through, with every lesson, every page, we built a brighter, wiser age. Together strong, forever true, we rise today. We made it through, we made it through. We made it through. This is not the end, the start. The journey lives in every heart. With faith and fire we will pursue. The future's calling, bold and new. We made it through. We made it through. We found our light. Our stars are rising in the night. We'll teach, we'll build, we'll lead, we'll do. The world will feel what we've been through. With every dream we make come true, we lift the world. We made it through. We made it through. And this is just the start. We walk through doors with hearts and keys, from counting stars to finding peace, from fixing hearts to fixing screens. We dared to dream, we chased our dreams. Our teachers showed us how to fly, with wings of knowledge by our side. Now as we go, we'll light the way, and change the world in our own way. We made it through, we reached the sky, with heads held high and spirits wide. We faced the storm, we chased the truth, and now we shine. We made it through, with every lesson, every page, we built a brighter, wiser age. Together strong, forever true, we rise today. We made it through. From ABCs to codes and keys, from counting stars to finding peace, from fixing hearts to fixing screens, we dared to.
A very big congratulations to all our students and to everyone who received a certificate tonight. We're finally bringing this event to a close, and to bring our ceremony to a close, we are going to invite Mr. Victor Ofomiaju. Yes, sorry about the pronunciation, to share his closing thoughts. Over to you, Mr. Victor.
Thank you, everyone. Good evening. The name has always been a jawbreaker, but you don't have to lose your teeth. So I'm glad to be here, and I want to thank you all for your time and patience. First and foremost, we'd like to celebrate the achievement of our graduating students as they embrace the future and make us proud for the resilience and the commitment that they have had to this program. But beyond just the graduating students, we want to understand that IDC and its as a body, the board and management have made a very serious commitment to humanity, to help the helpless ones, those who are underserved, to be able to take advantage of opportunities. And like the CEO used to say, the difference between the rich and the poor is opportunity. But also, when there are opportunities flying around, it's only those who are prepared for it that can make the best of it. So I'd like to say warm welcome and congratulations to the trailblazers that we have tonight, who are the data architects of tomorrow, graduates of advanced data analysis, A+, and Data Plus. Congratulations once again. It's really heartwarming to see that you have gone this far, and we are sure that are going to make us proud, especially those who have committed their time and resources to keep this program running. Of course, the journey has not been easy, as we can all testify to. The 12 weeks or more program that you have committed to would have brought you close to real life challenges, and you took your time, made some effort to overcome those challenges. But we will not forget to thank your family and friends who also have given you the support, because in these 12 weeks or so, you would have also seen dark moments, and they were there with you all that while. So I'd like to thank families and friends who have supported their own to reach this milestone. Now, what's the power behind your achievement? You know, like the CEO has always said, data is the new revolution. So you are graduating at a time where the world needs you most to be able to interpret numbers, to make a story out of it, to create a heartbeat out of what others will consider to be just figures. But by means of your training, you are open to new opportunities and possibilities to help to provide, uncover hidden truths, drive informative decisions, create solutions that will shape industries and improve lives for the future. So we want to encourage you to stay on the path of continuous learning. The world of data continues to evolve, and you really have, by means of this milestone, found yourself on a launch pad to be able to catch up with the dynamics of a changing world. But a call to action for all the graduates is to use their knowledge, not just for personal success, but for providing tangible solutions, positive impacts on themselves and their communities and the world at large. So continue to be change makers, the innovators for a better future and tomorrow. Our vote of thanks for the family members have been highlighted, but I will not forget to mention that the journey so far has been made possible by the management staff, sponsors, and volunteers of ITECH Development Charity. On this note, I would like to say a very big thank you to our CEO and others who have stood within the vision for this to become a reality. We really understand that without the kind of passion that some of those on the board have had, and the purpose that they have committed to this program, this kind of positive impact that we envisage or that we see today would not have been a reality. So continue to stay on the path of continuous support for yourself and for IDC, who also make commitment like this, and other agencies. You have earned this moment, and you deserve every accolade that can come your way. We encourage you to step out there, remember the knowledge that you have gained, the resilience that you have showcased, and use these qualities to embrace new challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. But never stop to display your excellence. So our future hope for you is that you already have what it takes to make the best of. But as you stay on the path of continuous learning, you can make all of us proud. So on this note, I convey the hearty congratulations on behalf of IDC and the rest of us in the back office, the friends who are handling the anchor programs, the program managers, the volunteer trainers, and the rest of us. Convey hearty congratulations to you and hope that you also have reason to hang around and give back to ITECH development charities. Thank you all, and it's over and out from me.
Okay. Miss Nelly, hold on a moment, please. So thank you very much, Mr. Victor, for that. This program to an end. But before we go, the CEO, Mr. Bola Faiche, wants to have a word with us. So after that, Miss Nelly, you can take it along.
Okay. Thank you very much. I just have two things to refer to quickly. In Yoruba language, they said the way you treat your plate will depend what people put on it. If you cherish your plate, you clean it, you cherish it, they will only use it to serve food and good things. But if your plate is always on the floor and it's dirty, they will use it to pack trash. So, this cause, I want you to be the champion of telling people the value of what you have learned, what you are gaining, and you are extending the opportunity to many others. And also, please, and I'm glad that many of you are doing that already. When you pass a course, when you graduate, always be ready to volunteer. Many of our trainers are either not paid at all, or whatever they are being paid is just for their data. So please also pay it forward. And I will not be doing a justice. I know this gentleman didn't want me to shout out to him. One of our board members, Mr. Oluwole Aloba, I'm glad that he made the time to be here today. Is one of our sponsors. Okay? Because everything we do needs money. We buy data, we buy solar panel, we buy generator for our trainers to be able to be there every time. It all takes money. Trust me, these people who are within our board and who are sponsor, they donate, they contribute, they make this happen. So thank you very much, Mr. Aloba. I'm glad you are able to make time to see what we've been saying. Yesterday, about 90 people attended the Tech Foundation and the Solar Geek orientation and mentoring. 90. There are about 60 on Zoom, and I think that was all. They were telling me today that many other people were attending from YouTube. Today also, there have been about 35, 40 in and out. That is on Zoom. I don't know how many people are on YouTube. So we are making our widow's mite. Thank you very much, Mr. Luwale Aloba, and some of our board members and our trainers. Please, your reward is not just in heaven. Your reward is starting here, because people you help along will also one day thank you. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a pleasant.
Thank you very much, CEO, for that warm speech, and also to Mr. Victor for that closing remark. In fact, I would say today is another milestone accomplished. Congratulations once again to all our graduates. And we hope to see more of you as a trainer, and also bringing in more people as well. So thank you to our trainers, our board members, our guests, those who joined into, and those who worked behind the scene to make today's event possible and a success. In fact, I would say you're now a part of something bigger. Well, welcome to our family. Welcome to ITECH family. We're so glad to have you here. So on behalf of ITECH and everyone here, we officially close the ITECH 2025 graduation ceremony. Congratulations. And to my co-anchors, so let's dance digitally.
So bring your own crayfish show. We go mix up, hola.
Congratulations.
Share them talk say we no go blow. Share them they see us now. We don't they glow. Take a look at me now. Take a look at me now. We're running things in this town. Can't you see?
I don't care who you are, where you're from, or what you do. Just as long as you're chasing money, do what's right, never give up on it. Bring it on, bring it on.
Are you ready? Unu ready?
No matter how you try, don't you ever fall. Keep your head up high and standing tall. Bring it on, bring it on.
Are you ready? Unu ready?
No matter how you try, don't you ever fall. Keep your head up high and standing tall.
And rising, rising, rising. Keep it high, rising, rising.
Bring it on.
This life is not easy. So much hustling and puzzling. Everyone is struggling. So make you know they believe, say. Since everyone is chasing, you're never gonna make it. Never say no, never give up. Keep your head up, standing tall. And for sure, you go turn it up, turn down for what? Hey, Shane and them talk say, we no go blow. Share them they see us now, we don't they glow. Take a look at me now, take a look at me now. We're running things in this town. Can't you see?
I don't care who you are, where you're from, or what you do. Just as long as you're chasing money, do what's right, never give up on it. Bring it on, bring it on.
Are you ready? Unu ready?
No matter how you try, don't you ever fall. Keep your head up high and standing tall. Bring it on, bring it on.
Are you ready? Unu ready?
No matter how you try, don't you ever fall. Keep your head up high and standing tall.
And rising, rising, rising. Keep it high, rising, rising.
I don't care who you are, where you're from, or what you do. Just as long as you're chasing money, do what's right, never give up on it. Bring it on, bring it on.
Are you ready? Unu ready?
No matter how you try, don't you ever fall. Keep your head up high and standing tall.
Bring it on, bring it on. Are you ready? Unu ready?
No matter how you try, don't you ever fall. Keep your head up high and standing tall.
And rising, rising, rising. Keep it high, rising, rising.
If I fail, then go laugh me.